Hi, I'm Quentin, and this is my helper. What's your name?
Jason.
And we're going to be showing you how to inspect a Scba tank today. Okay, so the first step is going to be check your harness and your carrier. All these straps here are considered your harness, and this is considered your carrier. Jason, what are you looking for on the straps, bud? Looking for tears and rips, right? So make sure you fill them all. Take the tops for me. Are there any tears or rips here? Okay, what about on the other side? You see any tears or rips over here, buddy? Okay, so we're all good with the straps, right? What about the carrier? Is there any cracks or anything on the bottom of the carrier? No? We're all good? Okay. Alright, so our next step is going to be our high pressure regulator, which is this little piece right here. We want to make sure all the hoses are connected to it all the way. We want to make sure it can slide freely up and down in this channel to adjust where our low air alarm goes. So once that's done, we're going to go ahead and check the tank strap and the tank. This is the tank strap, and what we want to make sure is that this goes up and down freely with no problems. And on our tank, Jason and I are looking for any really big gouges that are beyond the first layer, which there are none. So, tank's good to go, right, buddy? Alright, I'm going to put the tank in. Once the tank's in and seated all the way back, we're going to take and tighten the tank strap. I'm going to have Jason do that for me. Go ahead and spin this way, buddy. A little hard, I'll help, right? Perfect. And then we're going to check to make sure the tank strap holds the tank, which the tank's not going anywhere, so it's perfect. Alright, next we're going to check our low air alarm. This has got a little, it's like a school bell, and when the low air goes off, this rings like a bell essentially. In here where the tank actually hooks up to, there's a little washer, so we have to check that to make sure it's okay. Is the washer there, buddy? Mm-hmm. Alright, so once we checked all that, we're going to go ahead and hook it up to the tank. Okay, go ahead and spin it the rest of the way around. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going until you can't go no more. You got it? Keep going. Okay. And then you snug it up, and then you twist your low pressure alarm a little bit, and then you tighten it down so it's tight. Next, we're going to check our low pressure hose and our low pressure regulator and our bypass valve. So the low pressure hose is this piece right here, and Jason's looking for any cracks or any holes that are in the line. Any cracks or anything? And then we have our regulator. This is what actually hooks up to the mast that we use. You got to check the buttons to make sure they're working freely. So go ahead and squeeze those, buddy. Good job. And then we have to check the bypass valve, which is this wing nut. Go ahead and open it. Make sure it opens. Is it open? Alright, good job. Go ahead and shut it back down, buddy. Alright. Next, after that, we're going to go ahead and open the tank to make sure everything's functioning once the air is turned on. So we're going to turn the valve on. That's your low air alarm right there. That's saying that the pressure is initially hitting it. And within the next 15 seconds, there should be a beep on the PASS device. PASS device is a personal alert safety system. This is made for us in case anything happens inside a fire. We can set it off and somebody can come and find us. There's two gauges on the PASS device. There's a digital gauge and an analog gauge, and there's also an analog gauge down here. We have to make sure that the gauges are within 100 psi of each other. So this gauge, the digital one's reading 2080, and we're approximately 2080 on both analog gauges, so we're within the 100 psi that we need to be. So the next thing we're going to check after that is to make sure the alarm goes off when it's not moving. After 30 seconds, these alarms automatically go off when there's no movement in case a firefighter is knocked unconscious or something. The next button we're going to push is this flashing green one. Go ahead and push it and hold it down for me. And that actually activates the alarm as a manual in case a firefighter needs to activate it himself. And that does it for the Scba bottle. So the last thing we're going to do is turn the air back off and bleed it back out of the system. Go ahead and open that up, buddy. Good job.